Good evening, I'm Bethany Culpepper, also here with Cindy. I have two boys, they are 14 and 11, and like Cindy, I've pretty much tried everything, public, private, homeschool, the whole shebang. We're in a charter school as well. So just with that background, Cindy and I started working on this charter school initiative, and she gave you the background, and just to, as she stated, once you get your mission statement and you know what you all stand for, you're all together and joined, you need to spread that message. You need to get as many parents involved as possible. You need to get out at like the farmer's market, at the library, everywhere that there's any kind of community meeting, you need to be there. Even better if you can get a sign out that says, this is who we are, can you support us? We were out this summer gathering signatures. It was part of the application process, but you could do it in another capacity. But the signature, the petition just said, I support the establishment of a charter school. That's all it was. It was not like any sort of other political statement. But the more, we got over 500 signatures, and that went into our application. But you can use that as you're going through the process to show other political leaders that the community really supports this. So you get your parents, all the parents with students, and you also go work on your churches and your places of worship. Go find out who else is in the community that are community leaders who want to make this a better place. And go with your doctors, your dentists, everyone. Anyone who has a name out front that has some sort of name ID, name recognition. You want to involve really the entire community. So once you get that, or kind of just like your broad base of support, you want to try to get as many people as possible to write letters of support for what you're doing. And once you have that sort of broad base, you want to go ahead and get the community leaders, the political leaders, people with a big name ID. And that's going to be a little bit tougher. You're going to have to give them that political cover with all of that community support that you've already built and say, look, these are all the people who are working on this and support this. We support you. Can you help us with this? And that's definitely tougher because no one wants to be the first one to step out and say, I support a charter school. But you'll find someone, and then you'll find another person, and they can work on each other. And they can write letters and gather all those letters together. Also, what is effective is just the kind of the background meetings that can go on in political life. You can have them make phone calls. It's not so public. It's not so hard for them to do that. They might know people on the State Board of Education. You need to find out who knows those people. Where are they coming from? How can you find someone that might have a relationship with them? And that way you can just get as much political support as you can on all levels. We had letters from our member of Congress down to the Justice of the Peace elect. Like just the brand new political figure. So we just worked it all. And also the city council, the mayors. We really didn't leave anything untouched in that area. But that way you can take all of that ammunition and build your application, take it to the State Board of Education and say, look, our community supports this. Whatever that final application looks like, you have a lot of ammunition with you and say, how can you resist this? How can you reject it? We need this. We have a lot of support here. Our community supports this. And at that final meeting, take that community with you. Take as many parents as you can. We took a bus of parents with us to that school State Board of Education meeting in Little Rock, and I think there were the applications that we watched beforehand, they didn't have parents with them. They were just up there, just one person talking about this school that they wanted, and I didn't see any other parents before us, at least. And so I think when we walked in and we had buttons or stickers that said who we were, and we all stood up, and I think it makes a difference. So, I applaud your efforts, and I wish you well. I think you have to just stay at it and stay involved, and when people say no, find another door that opens and find someone that will help support you. And just one thing I would say about the whole application process is a lot of it happens over the summer. So just as a warning, so many families are on vacation and so many people are just coming and going that it's good to just kind of keep that whole schedule in mind, and whoever you go with or however you do it, they'll help you figure that out. But because you need those parents that are involved, you just keep So I think that's kind of a general outline of our journey that we've been on. And next fall we will open our school, our K through 8 school, and then it will grow to a K through 12. So.
We're now going to open it up to you, because ultimately this is a town hall meeting. We want you to ask your questions, and I assure you there's no question that